Good morning. Day 151 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic, well, that's an interesting one because I have probably changed the topic. That there's so many things being bombarded in my head on what to share and what to talk about. And yet, I feel I have to talk about Breonna Taylor. And I don't even have a lot of words to share about this, but I felt like, how could I not share it? I just can't believe it. A 27-year-old woman sleeping in bed and is gone, and nothing is really going to happen how it's supposed to. I know it's not over, and I'm hoping that things are still going to continue on so that justice is served, if there is any justice to even be served here. I don't feel well equipped to really talk about this, so it's somewhat vulnerable sharing, and yet I felt, how could we not bring it up? So I share this from a space of exhaustion in how can things be done differently, and processes need to change in order to really serve justice and have more equality for all. Yeah, for all. So even though I feel like I'm not passing you a tool today, maybe it's to become aware and to become involved in things that matter to you and have a voice. And even when you don't know exactly everything, to ask more questions, to share, to find out, to get involved, to do something. Because we each have a voice and a energy to add into the collective. So, Breonna Taylor, say her name out loud. Namaste. I hope you have a good day. Good morning. Day 152 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is whose emotion? So I've been talking with a lot of clients and friends and family, and there's a heaviness in the air as of late, and people are really feeling it, and it's weighing them down, and it's like walking through molasses, and with heavy hearts, and just, oh, here comes Willow, little photobomb. It's really playing havoc on lots of people's lives, and it's been lingering for a bit, and it's still here for many people. So what I want to talk about and share with you is to check in with your being and see if what you're feeling is yours or someone else's. We're raised to really kind of be a sponge and suck in everybody else's emotions that we are around and that we're near and that we're in the field of. And so we think when we're feeling something that it's automatically ours. Well, this is not the case. It becomes part of you, but it actually isn't yours. And so checking in with yourself to actually see, is this your emotion? Or are you holding someone else's emotion or a collective emotion? And if it's not yours, to send it up to the universe, to clear yourself, to simply get rid of it and come back to you and recenter, focus, ground, balance. How do you do this? First of all, you have to check in, and you really have to get somewhat quiet and still, or you can even do this with a friend. If you walk with somebody, or you have someone who you reach out to often your regular people who are in your inner circle who you can ask. And showers, it can be energetic showers, it can be water, it can be an actual real shower, it can be swimming, helps clear the being. If you're going to take a bath, I would add some Himalayan sea salt to help clear things and reset your electrolytes. Sage, grounding, like we always talk about going in the woods, but checking in and kind of pulling things apart to make sure whose emotion it is really crucial, because we do walk around with this heaviness that is not always ours. And if we can send that back up to the universe to be held, or just have the awareness that it's not ours, then the shift can begin to happen. If you want more help or more information on this, I'm trying to stay in my 3 minutes, touch base. So check in with yourself and pull things apart to know whose emotions you're holding. This can really shift your energy. Hope this is helpful. Namaste. Good morning. Day 153 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is community. We live on Turtle Lane, as you know, and it's probably 10 houses, and one family is moving this coming week. And one of the neighbors sent out an email, hey, let's have a get together to say goodbye to this family. So it's been COVID, right? We haven't really seen each other. Some people live directly across the street. We're tucked way back in the woods, so we don't see people as much. And there was probably 8 families out of the 10 families there. And the neighbor who was hosting the party made 8 separate tables so that we could have our own food and not co-mix food and touching things. And it was very safe, socially distanced. And at the same time, we all realized how much we missed each other and how we haven't seen each other. And we haven't really, some people run, so we see them, or on walks. But for the most part, we've really lost touch with our neighbors. And this was an opportunity to get together. And somebody said, boy, it's a shame we haven't had this every Friday to just kind of touch base, or whoever wants to sit out, bring their own chair and sit together by the river and just catch up. And I thought, wow, it's true. It would have been really nice to have that as an option, not to necessarily go every week, but to know that that's there for when you really want to go, when you just want to connect in, or maybe just want to go for 15, 20 minutes and touch base and then move on. So I invite you to think about what community you're missing, and who would you like to invite to your driveway, to your backyard, to your front yard, depends where you live, to maybe your lobby, if you're in an apartment complex, or a convention room, depending on where you are, to invite people together to just connect. We are headed into colder weather if you live in the northern hemisphere, and things are going to be very different. And we've been outside and really enjoying the outdoors and gatherings. So enjoy that for as much as we can, because as we know, that's going to shift here within a couple months. So think about who you're connected to and haven't seen in a long time, and you be the person who invites people over, and then maybe you can pass the baton to the next person. So I hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 154 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is Magical Mystery Tour. So I'm going to share with you this little story of my morning lists. Most every morning, but lately with my show coming, I have a zillion things, right? Just like everybody else, got a zillion things to do. So I make my list, and I'm pretty good. I keep it on my list. However, yesterday was a really creative day, totally in the flow, making some amazing wands and doing things. But I had planned with my dear friend Tony to go to Open Studios out in Bolton. There's an artist that we love there, Yvette, who works with metal and making unbelievable sculptures out of found objects. So I really don't have time to do this, right? I mean, we have so many things, and I'm prepping for my show this week and have to get everything done by Thursday. And I text her and I say, hey, I don't know, I'm having second thoughts. And I'm sure you've all made plans with people, and then like, oh, time crunch wise, you're not sure. Oops, the phone popped out of the holder. Okay, I'm just going with it. Back. And I text her and I say, hey, I'm having second thoughts. I don't think I can do this. And she's like, really? I really want to go. And then I was like, you know what? So do I. It's a one-shot deal. She's only having Open Studios that day. Let's just go for it. Well, we get in the car. It's like a 35-minute drive. It's beautiful. The leaves have started to change. So it's right off the bat. It's gorgeous as we drive there. And then we get to her place. And I've known her as an artist for 10 years at different shows. I've bought different things. Here we're at her place. We pull in. There's sculpture right on the gates coming in. She has chickens and sheep and garden sculpture and a labyrinth made with all these amazing things. And all of a sudden we feel like we're in this magical place. So I shared this because I wasn't going to go. I had my list. I was going to stick to it. And yet I had a pull. And I was like, you know what? Why not just go for it? I don't even know what's going to happen there. I know it's going to be awesome. And it opened up this beauty, magic, and just awe. And so how can you bring more beauty, magic, and awe into your day, into your week? Maybe it's doing things that aren't on your list. Maybe it's going with a friend, getting in the car, and just deciding, let's just check it out. We had our masks. We wore them once we got out of the car. It was completely safe. So I'm floating to you. Time to bring more magic in. It fills the heart and soul. Hope this is helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 155 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here in the art room. And the topic today is excitement and passion. And this is one of the highest vibrational energies you can connect in on. Lately, I would say that I have been flowing nonstop in this space. In fact, today I got up at 3 a.m. I just had so many awesome ideas flowing through my head. I couldn't stay in bed, and I tried for a little bit because usually I don't get up at that time, but I was just like so excited with the show this week. Things are really flowing and the creativity is awesome. And when this happens, step in. Maybe 3 a.m, but geez, this feeling and these flow and this vibration and this heightened energy is truly a gift. So to sleep it away would be a crime. So I got up and I finished, I'm working on these wands. I just finished this one. It's a clear quartz one for ceremony or for just beauty to have in your house as sculpture. It has ancient Tibetan charms on it and can be used for lots of different things. And these ideas for me, I have not made wands like this lately. And the ideas are just flowing. And so I got up and started making them, and a whole new idea came as well. When you're in this flow, when you're excited, this is true connection to source, to the divine, to the universe, to the quantum field, because ideas come and you are the conduit. And when you have this awareness and this connection, beautiful things happen and beautiful things are born. So I have been very grateful to be connected to this. And this often happens around show time for me because there's a date, there's an end in sight, there's a somewhat of a pressure, which is not a bad thing always, but there's a deadline to get these things out. And so that for me sometimes can create even more of a flow. Music is another way to add flow in. I would have cranked the music at 3 a.m., but I think it might have caused a problem here, so I didn't. I suppose earbuds are an alternative, but I like to be surrounded by music, and that really moves through me and creates other things. So I am sharing this because I want you to think about what brings you passion, what brings you excitement, and to connect to that stream. And if you're not doing anything presently right now that brings that, think about times that you have been excited and connect into that energy stream and move from there in your day. Weave it in, see what it feels like, connect to it, and let me know. I hope it's helpful. Have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 156 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic tonight is common courtesy. For those of you who may have watched the debate last night, wow, leaves a lot to be desired. Not even sure where to start with this. I actually thought maybe I was watching a Saturday Night Live skit, that this couldn't actually be the real president. Maybe it was Alec Baldwin just kind of doing his thing. But alas, I was wrong, and it was our president. Wow. This kind of behavior would not be tolerated in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, really any grade. A teacher would just pull this kid aside and say, hey, you gotta calm down. People can't hear you. People are not going to respond to this. This is bullying. This is not appropriate behavior. This kind of action is not acceptable. Now, even if some of you did watch this, you saw that he was actually debating the news anchor. And I thought to myself, wow, he can't control himself and he can't allow anyone to speak. I was reading this morning and a friend posted, why don't they shut the mics off if it's not your turn? And I thought, wow, that is a great idea. I personally was thinking, why don't they have muzzles on and you get buzzed if you started talking when it wasn't your turn? So clearly that is a kinder thing to do. I know that there are going to be more debates moving forward, and I wonder if any behavior will change, though I don't know. Somehow I don't think so. But watching that, and yes, everybody can be passionate about different things, but listening is key. So even when you're in a debate and you know it's a debate, listening is important. Speaking evenly, getting your point across, staying centered and focused, listening to the person who's asking the questions, and even allowing the questions to be asked, right? So we can be in these situations when we are with someone and having an argument a little bit about something, or disagree about something, or have a different perspective. Very important to hear what the other person has to say, not bulldoze them, run over them, and disregard everything that they're saying. So someone needs to give him some information on how to be kind and move forward in a way that we would be proud of. Or step aside and let a real leader lead. Well, I know this is more political than I usually am, but you could delete me if you want to. I hope you have a great day. Namaste. Good morning. Day 156 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is being proactive versus reactive. Our culture tends to wait till things happen until we do things. And I'm specifically going to talk about our body and our vessel. And I'd love to share with you some tools. And if they resonate, bring them in. And if they don't, out the window they go. Taking care, we only have one body through this world. So taking care of it so that you stay in good health is crucial as we get older. So most people will wait until their back hurts or till their knees hurt or till something hurts and listen to your body that way. So I would still say definitely listen to your body and take care of yourself ahead of time. So what can you do besides, we all know, eating well, exercise, meditating, lots of things you can do on a daily basis to bring in. But also there's maintenance in a holistic way of even going like once a month. I go for acupuncture. I don't have anything physically wrong, but I keep going so that all of the systems, all of the energy, all of the chi keeps flowing and we get pain because of stuck energy. Whether it's conscious or subconscious, that's how things come about. Every layer is connected spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And so if we holistically deal with our being, honor our being, then we can take care of ourselves from a holistic way. And so think about, are there things that you can bring into your life from a maintenance standpoint to help you live the life that you want to live with greater ease? So as we talked about, what you put in your body is crucial. Liquids, drinking, this is like the most easy thing to do, but for lots of us, myself included, drinking water, tough. So what can you do? Get a thicker straw, a fat straw, so you drink, you suck in and you get that much more. Other things, definitely think about some kind of energy work. Doesn't have to be Reiki, it can be acupuncture, massage, all of these different things help the energy move through your system. So move from being reactive to proactive. I hope this is helpful. Love is your superpower. Time to ignite it. Namaste. Good morning. Day 156 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is teamwork. Many of us have our own ideas about how things need to go, have to go, want them to go, which is great. It's always good to have a starting point. And it's also a completely different experience to be part of a team and draw upon the team energy to come together and move you through this energy. Here comes my dog again for a little photo bomb. So when we work as a team to do things maybe don't go exactly as you thought. Here we have a team right now. Didn't expect this. But maybe it's better. And it's definitely different. And it moves faster. And things can happen in a completely different process. And so I'm sharing this with you because I'm having my show this weekend, an artist show, not in the house for the first time because of the pandemic. And so we're having it in a giant warehouse space, a beautiful space in Norwood, Mass. However, it's the first time that I have to load my stuff up and bring it somewhere else. This is huge. I clear normally all the furniture from the first floor of my house and invite all these artists in. What I realize is this time it's completely different. And so I've had to actually ask for help and ask to expand my team. And I have to say I've been, have a full heart for all those who are helping me make this happen. And I couldn't do it without the team. There actually is no physical way I could do it and be there. I would have to prepare weeks ahead of time, and there's just no way that I could make this happen. So by bringing other people's energy in, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, it completely changes the process. I am sure there are lots of things that you do and you do them on your own. I invite you to take a moment and see if there are some things in your life that you can actually invite others in to do it with you in a new way. It will be different, and I'm going to say it's a little scary being different, and it's incredibly exciting. So you have this new opportunity to create a completely new experience for yourself and others. So this is just another tool to toss in your toolbox if it feels right, and if not, out the window it goes. I hope this is helpful. Namaste. Have a great day. And if you're around this weekend, come to the show Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 12 artists, plus astrology readings and psychic readings. Let me know if you need any more information on that. Namaste. Have a great day. Good morning. Day 158 of Turtling Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is game day. Today is game day. Been building up for this weekend, this day for a long time. Not just recently, but in fact for years, and if not decades. Today is the opening of the big fall craft show, and I am like pumped. What do you do for game day? For you, for prep? How do you get ready for this? Do you call upon all the energy to support you, the universe and the earth? Do you have certain people, team that you call together? Without a team, I could not do this. I am so grateful and thankful for all the team players to make this happen. This is a huge happening. When you have something big going on, how do you support you so you can get to do what you want to do, so that the environment supports you and opens for the flow, so that it moves the way you want it to or the way that it's supposed to? For sure, yesterday I was very tense. I had not written up my write-ups about 3 different parts of my show that need to be done. And you know what? I'm not a techie person. I couldn't get the picture to line up with the words to look beautiful and straight. And so at some point I reached out. Finally, I asked for help. And this Earth Angel Olivia saved me on the paper front. And honest to God, I did 4 hours worth of work, which she did in 15 minutes. And boom, it's ready. So how do you see where your strengths and weaknesses are so that you don't waste your time, so that you use yourself most efficiently, and then have other experts, other angels working with you to make a beautiful presentation for whatever it is you want to do? We have, for those who don't know, many of you do know, this is a big show weekend. So if you're in the area, if you live near me in Massachusetts or even further away and you want to come to an amazing event, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Norwood at Winsmith Mills, 61 Endicott Street. There are 12 artists. Both of the readers who are going to be there, the astrologer and the spiritual reader, are sold out. If you want to get on the wait list, message me, let me know. They're amazing. Or make a separate appointment and see them. But the tools here today are, how do you support yourself when you have a big thing going on so that you can stay focused and centered and calm and lead with compassion and in the flow of magic? I hope this helps you. I hope to see you this weekend. Namaste. Have a great day. Good morning. Day 159 of Turtling Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is Game Day Part 3. So thank you to all of those of you who sent support for the show this weekend. It's going great. The space is unbelievable. The women and the artwork is creativity off the charts. So if you're in the area, definitely come. But we're going to move forward to Game Day Part 2. So something I thought about but didn't mention yesterday is who's on your executive team or your AAA team? Who do you call upon, not only physically, which is crucially important, and we'll get to that in a minute, but spiritually, when you are getting ready for something in your day, in your life, a giant milestone or an everyday occurrence? Who do you call upon? Last year, maybe even a little longer ago, I went with a dear friend, Tony, to the women's conference in Boston, and Brene Brown was the speaker. And she was talking, and she said on her team, she has Michelle Obama and Barack Obama and Martha Stewart and all these unbelievable people, creativity to call upon. And first we thought she was actually had like a direct phone line to all these people. And then we realized when she was done that some of the people aren't even here presently. And these people she doesn't have a direct line to. However, she calls upon their energy because they have amazing energy and they inspire her. So, yesterday morning, it's going to sound crazy, but I called upon Serena Williams and I called upon Chrissy Everett. I was a big tennis player when I was much younger. So they are role models. I called upon Michelle Obama. I called upon Oprah. I called upon Martha Stewart. And I called upon, then I actually added Tom Brady to my team too, because I think he's an amazing leader and a good team player. So call upon all these other energies outside to support you and hold you in that space, as well as hold hands with people who are presently in the space. And we had a circle before the show yesterday to just send energy for love and creativity. And then we sent for good health to everybody. And as you set intentions, not only do it for yourself, but send it out to others as well. It's a beautiful combo. It creates an amazing space and the energy rocks. So I hope that's helpful for your game day. Enjoy it. Thank you as always. Namaste. Good morning. Day 160 of Turtle Lane Tidbits. Sonny Mazer here. The topic today is angel energy, and this is take 2. So I don't know if the angels didn't like what I was saying prior to this and just cut me off, but we're going to give it a whirl again. So this week is the week of the show, as you know, and lots of people are coming out, still wearing masks, taking care about social distancing. So I'd like to thank everybody who's been coming out and invite the rest of you to come out. Today's the last day, 11 to 4. So one of my very sweet dear clients came yesterday to the show and she brought her angel, and I'm just going to show you the angels that I'm talking about. So these are crystal angels. This one's rose quartz and this one's an agate. Lots of people like to hold these, have them in their pocket to help them connect with their angels, to call upon an angel, or if someone passed over, then it's a way to actually feel like you still are holding a part of them. I love these angels. These angels are not necessarily religious, they're spiritual. So they cross whomever would like to use them or connect to the angel realm. So her angel has jumped out of her pocket multiple times, cracked and broke, and she's missing a piece. And she asked me, she's like, Sonny, what am I supposed to do with this angel now? And so there's many options on what to do with the angel. Oftentimes people will bury the crystal and put it back to the ground from where it came, because it's done, so to speak. It's done its work. I think that is a great option, and you have lots of other options. As you know, I'm the option queen, and once you are aware, then you have more choices. So another choice is to glue it back together if you still have the pieces. Listen, we're all broken. We have cracks, we have wrinkles, we have different things that have left marks in us. We don't get thrown out. We're even better. We have more experiences, more understanding because of this. So if that's something that resonates with you, glue it back together. It's still beautiful. In fact, there's a whole Japanese tradition where you use gold to glue it back together to show and honor that crack. You can also just put it in your crystal bowl or a glass bowl that you save crystals in and let it do its work there. You can pass it along to someone else. You can get a new angel crystal. It's whatever feels right to you. They're beautiful. Work with them, play with them, see what works. Angels can be part of your toolbox. So you have lots of options, lots of angels to pick from and lots to connect with. I hope that's helpful. Namaste. Have a great day.